Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. With 5 days left, we run down the clock and see if any more events happen in our canvas quest or anything like that. Well, let's teleport down to the surface and at least finish the one we have completed in Luxarion. So let's get down there.
What do you want now?
I've come to help you remember what you've lost. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? You woke up from your crystal sleep with God's voice in your ear. He said you had to be the savior. But part of what made you lightning was missing, leaving a big empty hole in your heart.
Yeah, that's how it feels. It's like I've forgotten something important, something that I need.
Huh? Really? I thought you'd deny it. But it's okay. I'll help you remember.
Indestructible crystal. Even in the sea of chaos, it never loses its shine. I will become an eternal epitaph. Your memory will survive for eternity within a crystal tomb. This shall be my legacy and my atonement. But most of all, my final hope.
You wanted to protect her, so you fell into that crystal sleep. You became a tomb for a memory, a moment frozen in time, with Sarah's soul cocooned inside. So tell me, Lightning, where do you think Sarah is now?
Yes. I remember now. She was there, in my heart. I had her memories. They were inside me. I took them into the crystal. She was with me then. We should have been together the whole time.
Right. Now you're catching on. So, the hole in your heart?
Sarah's soul. That's what I'm missing.
And you know who took it out, don't you? Benevelza did, when he woke you up to do his bidding. He must have messed with your memories, too, and tried to make you forget about it.
And so he had the perfect motivation. Or should I say hostage. He's gonna hold on to her until I've done what he wants.
Oh, I don't know if he thought it out that far. He's not very good with human emotions, that god of yours. Maybe he just threw her soul away and let it be swallowed up by the chaos.
But he promised me. He said as long as I did what I was told, he'd bring Sarah back to me. If he lied, then I don't care if he is a god. I'll destroy him.
Now that's more like the old Lightning. But do you really think you can take on a god?
Well, I wouldn't bet against me. I might have found a way to shut him down. A last resort if all else fails.
You've been brewing up contingency plans. Sneaky, Lightning. Very sneaky.
I haven't made up my mind yet. This world is finished. Soon it'll be gone forever. And Benevelza is the only one who can build us a new one. When he's done, then I'll decide.
So you'll play his game for as long as it takes to build the new world. Then you'll sit in judgment on him, you'll betray him and destroy him and steal the new world he labored to build. Is that your plan? I love it. Turning on God and making him a pawn in your own game. It's audacious. Oh, but little Hope is going to be so disappointed. He really does trust you, you know, and you're going to betray him. Oh, you did think about that, didn't you? You turn on God, you turn on Hope. Are you ready for that? Do you have it in you to fight him? Are you really prepared to kill Hope?
You think I'm not?
You answered a question with a question. That's an evasion. Got ya. But it's not a big deal. It looks like Hope and talks like Hope, but it isn't Hope anymore.
Are you saying he's a fake?
Sorry, but the only fake I know is Sarah.
Look, if you're gonna talk nonsense, this conversation is over. I've got better things to do.
Fine, Lightning. Let me make it all clear. Look around you and see the lies. The Sarah you talked to is a lie. Hope in his arc is a lie. How long is it going to take before you wake up? Before you realize that maybe, just maybe, you're a lie too.
And so it seems the plot thickens. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we kind of knew a lot of that was going on anyway, but the way Lumina presented that was quite good. But as day 8 starts, nothing really seems to have changed. Let's check with Chocolina here, if anything's going on. Well, we have the Heretic Beast quest to give him, which was our goal. So let's just complete that and see what stats we can get. I'm wondering what else is going to happen, so I want to actually head straight up to the Ark again, but 4 strength, 2 magic, and 30 HP. I'll take that. Will there be any more quests? Will there be any more quests? Will there be anything more at all? I've heard that supposedly shops have new stock in them as we go on further and further and further.
Welcome in.
So we can check that theory by finding a new Garb. Innocence here of attack level 3 and transform protect, which... Switching to other schematic, changing it out when ATB is low will cast Protect, increase physical resistance. That's not bad. We'll buy anything we can. In fact, if we're going around checking all this stuff around shops, it'd probably be better to do it sometime later, like day 12 or something like that. But for now, I want to head back up and see if anything else is going on. So let's go.
Grant the Forsaken World more time.
How's life on the surface?
Well, it's just boring without monsters, Hope, but without even any Iradia to give now, there's no chance of growing this anymore. But we have ourselves another treasure chest. And that will be the Heartstealer Garbs. So what is this exactly then? Always new Garbs all the time. Right, we just want to go to Heartstealer, which is maximum HP plus 20, default HP starts at 50%, and Soul of the Thief, which allows for quick and agile attacks and hastens the recovery of ATB. Kind of good, considering it seemed to have given extra stagger there, but Hope, do you have anything to say now?
Light, I lost contact with you again while you were being teleported. Did you notice anything abnormal?
Well, it seems we have something to talk to you about the abnormal things.
I met Lumina again.
You mean the girl who walks in the chaos? That would explain the chaos readings I picked up in the Ark. She brings the chaos with her. Light, there's something that bothers me about that girl. Perhaps you've noticed it as well.
You mean how she looks just like Sarah at that age?
So you think so too? They're so alike. I can't help thinking that it really is her, in some way.
She may look like Sarah, but it's not her. Lumina's just too different. And she really rubs me the wrong way.
Maybe she's not that bad, just that her behavior seems all the worse when she looks so much like your sister. In any case, for now, Lumina's real identity will remain a mystery. All we can say for sure is you and her don't get along.
Thank you, Hope, for analysing that so well. But with that said, I guess there's nothing more to do up here. Will day 9 bring anything new? Let's hit the teleport. And get back down to Luxarion, I say. Right then, so coming back down to Luxarion, what can we check out now? Is there anything on the billboards? That's the main place to check if anything's going on, because nothing actually happened on the way down after all. Lumina didn't intercept us for a chat. But we have new global quests. Roadworks, and I say global. Global? What is global? Very badly pronounced, that's for sure. We got 2-star ones and 1-star ones. So let's check them out. The main road connecting Luxarion and the Wildlands has long been closed. We just got permission to open it again. If you're so anxious to travel it, you can do the honors if you want. I'll give you the key for the gates on either end, in Luxarion and the Wildlands. All you have to do is unlock them and bring me back the proofs of unlocking, so I can raise the shutters. So we need to get the proof of unlocking the light gate and the proof of unlocking the green gate. Apart from that, let's check out the other two. The main road connecting the Wildlands and the Dead Dunes has been closed a while, but we just got permission to open it again. If you're that anxious to use it, you can help me out. I need the keys to open the gates at each end. One key is by the massive ruin atop Ayers Hill, the other near the Oasis Lighthouse. Bring them here once you've found them. I think we already have, sir. Key to the green gate and key to the sand gate. And for that, we get a Gridanian sword, a Gridanian sigil, 2 strength, 1 magic, and 20 HP. We gotta check these weapons out, that's kinda cool. And we've got also another quest complete here. The higher-ups have ordered the road connecting Yusnan and the Dead Dunes to be reopened. The Yusnan Merchants Guild and the Desert Bandits have signed oaths swearing not to smuggle prohibited goods, so help them God. Find the oath of the Merchants Guild and the Bandits' blood seal and bring them to me. Hint, check one of the shrines of the tablet and the underground route in Yusnan. Well, sir, we've got them. We don't need to check, we've been there. Work manager Zaphod Beeblebrox was that? I don't know, but Liminson Cutlass and Liminson Escutcheon has been earned from that. Strength 1, Magic 2. So, we've got to go check some roads, have we? We obtained the key for the gates. So we can open them up as we want. The road from the Wildlands to Dead Dunes is now open. New goods can be found in the Wildlands Outfitters shop. Cool. And Dead Dunes to Yusnan is open, and the Yusnan Outfitters shop has new stuff as well.
Wait till you see what I have in store for our world.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll wait for that, but we've got the quest ready. We need to go to new place, so I'm actually going to move the time forward to a point where we might find enemies if we're opening things up and walking a road. Because 4 PM should spawn the Moe Nectons, and then we're off to open it up. So I'll see you when the time changes. It's finally time to open up these roads. I was wondering if they could be, considering the fact that paths of the map continued on quite far, but this must be the only place we're going to after all. So let's open it up and complete ourselves a quest, eh? Use the key for the gates to unlock the gate and obtain proof. I will indeed. But I guess I need to get round to the other side. Can I get it by just travelling from this side? Or do I have to warp all the way over? It seems instead of walking across any gates or places, I'm going to have to warp over. So let's get teleporting, and I'll see you there. And so we return to riding Odin once more. I'm so glad to have seen you again, sir. You fancy chocobo, you. But with loads of black soul seeds already picked up, I think it's time to trade them for money before we find the right path.
Not bad. Didn't think you had it in you, to be honest.
I didn't think I had what in me. Well, we hold 27 and our compensation is a whole 10,000 gil.
Here's your cut. Go on, take it. Oh, I almost forgot. The boss wants you to have this. You deserve it.
And we've gained a Crusader's Potion. HP, Protect, Shell, Vel, and Regen. Well, considering it's like kind of like the opposite of the Nectar of the Gods, I'll discard one of these for now and take that spot with the Crusader's Potion. And we've got ourselves another Ether as well, so where do I put this one? Do we need 2 of these potions? I'll get rid of an M5 one. In fact, I'll use it just to top up a little bit of HP.
Hey, I've got a story I want to share with you. Long ago, there was a blacksmith who had a dream. He wanted to make a blade using soul seeds. Want me to tell you how that turned out? He managed to create something amazing, all right, but it had a life of its own. The first thing it did was slay its creator. Then it disappeared to God knows where. This magical blade was dubbed the ultimate weapon. They say its blade glows with crimson stained by the blood of all the men it's slain.
Well, that's incredibly interesting, Kaj. Ultimate weapon, I wouldn't mind grabbing that, that's for sure. But now we've got a choice of two paths here. In terms of which one we've got to take. We need to find a closed door. Maybe they're still both closed doors until we go to them. Either way, we have to head up the path. Let's get going. I better use chronostasis to make sure that the day doesn't move on. In the meantime, so if we're checking out roads, we want to see enemies on them. It's no fun if there's just an empty road, if that's the case. The world does really feel quite empty without stuff, unless you go into like robot terrain or beat up all the guards in Luxarion Justnan and all that. It really is empty. I guess you could go to the Heretic's place in Luxarion and beat them up for a bit. It feels a bit better to beat those up than the normal guards. Otherwise it just feels really mean. So are we heading the right way? Well, considering that's a closed gate, we can hope it is. So this is the time when the Moon Nectons appear. And I guess you've got some increased HP values based on the days moving onwards. Well, we kind of nearly dodged you. Just get staggered, sir. Our roar is powerful enough to knock you down. Ruin level 2 and liquid glass. We want to check things out and without Odin to take us along. Boo-hoo! But it does seem to be here that we need to be. Proof of unlocking the green gate has been obtained. But mind you, they haven't actually unlocked yet. So if we want to cross through these places, I guess we have to complete the canvas quest first. So let's return to Chocobocolina. And so with both forms of proof obtained, we return to Chocolina saying, hey, we've done it. Can you open up the way for us now?
Everyone's counting on you, you know. You don't want to let them down, do you?
I don't let people down. Roadworks 1 is complete. And now let's see if we can actually traverse it. That's what I'm really wondering here. We get Ul'dan Blade and Ul'dan Crest, Magic HP or Maximum HP plus 1, and Strength 1. And the road from Luxarion to the Wildlands is now open, and outfitters in Luxarions have been upgraded in goods. I don't want to see what you have in store for us, but I do need to check out all these weapons that we've been picking up. So, with that said, let's check out these swords here. 180 Strength, 500 magic for the Credanian sword. The Mincing Cutlass has ATB speed up with 420 of each. Well, I'd say that completely beats the Credanian sword there, to be honest. And these are in Eorzea, so these are Final Fantasy 14 types, I'd imagine. But still, and we got the Ul'dan Blade with 500 strength, so it's the opposite of that one then. I like that one most. Not just for looks, but for overall stats, it seems to be the best one to pick up. But what else with the shields that we were getting here? We got the Ul'dan Crest, which gives guard defense 55, ATB speed minus, and big lots of HP. We got this one that gives a medium amount of HP and guard defense, and one that gives a lower amount of HP, ATB speed up plus 10, and guard defense 240. In fact, thinking about it, that's better than my Renegades, so let's equip that. A little bit of an upgrade gain there for those quests. So let's go check out the roads, eh? See if we can actually traverse them. The gate has opened, so it's actually time to explore. I'm quite surprised that we've actually got new parts of the map to enter now. It's the Wildlands Luxarion Major Route, and I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of these things in my way. So let's take out one group of them. Start off with, because I want to see if there's anything of note down here, like maybe some treasure chests or something like that. You're not hitting me here, sir. Kind of missing having Odin around. But all the same, we are looking in good shape at the moment. You don't want me to get deep protect on you, eh? You can't really do much damage to me at this point in time. I know I'm not doing much damage back. That's because I'm just waiting to stagger you, so Artemis Ara can come in and do the rest of the work. We could farm these guys for ruin or for money or anything like that around these paths. What I've heard that they have is a lot of chaos zones spawning. And by the look of having these things as well, I guess you could get a fair few medallions if you're lucky by destroying these. And how long actually is this path for me to traverse? Well, we're halfway up it already, so let's see what happens when we reach the divide. That'll be the interesting part. May as well just use my EP ability for now. Was something going on then? I think Chaos is entering the zone. Indeed, we have entered Chaos. And so we're probably entering a little bit of a harder battle. Well, you wanted to eerie soundwave me, but that didn't work out too well for you at all. I'm going to Ultimus Arrow you once, but we don't have, apart from that, the ability to do much more in the way of damage to you at the moment. So we're just going to keep auroring you. And it seems we cannot get you to near stagger amounts again. So an Artemis Arrow to finish you off might not be a bad idea. What did you do to me? Oh, I got debuffed. Quite severely as well, if you think about it. 4 starts, ow! So these guys are not to be tangled with in some senses. I've been completely stopped, so my ATB is nearly out. And I've been ruined good, that's no good. HP is dropping like a stone. I was hoping for that stagger. You're sending me upwards, just at the point where I want to push the advantage. There we go. 2 Artemis arrows, but man, you did some damage to me. We do get some EP back for that. But I don't want to be facing you. Now, do any soul seeds appear? No. Which is quite disappointing. Let's avoid monsters for now. Even that group alone took half my HP. I just want to see what happens when we pass the divide. We get a bronze medal. I'm amazed in the wildlands that I didn't pick up more stuff. But if this is ever going to be a chaos zone again, I need to lug it out. Right, so that's the Passover point. So all that really happens is that we just move over without even loading. So all the towns, all the bits of the world are actually joined up by these roads. Which makes sense, really, but... oh, as more chaos comes and I get attacked, a serious battle begins.
Time to cut them down. Let's do it.
Right, I can't be hit by this eerie sound wave here, but by the look of it, we got away with that a little. So here we go, big attack. Yes, I know you want to attack me and all. In fact, you're doing quite well at lowering my HP a fair bit. One thing I need to avoid more than anything is this. And hope that the other one isn't casting it in the meantime. Right, 1 down, 1 to go. So stop chunking down my HP in an incredibly slow but thorough fashion.
Time for action.
I'm trying to stagger you with Thundara here. Why didn't you let me? Stop attacking! As long as we look out for the eerie sound wave, it seems that these guys aren't too hard to take down. We can easily claim victory. But all that happens then is the changing of paths and no soul seeds. Oh, no, we got ourselves a little medal in the ground, it seems. Well, these roads being farmable for items and the whatnot. If soul seeds appear, I'll keep checking. But I'm interested in moving on the days as well, so join me next time, guys, for Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 free. We found new terrain, but not much reward seems to lie in it, so let's keep moving forward every day. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.